we got Hoops. Hoop Reports. Yep, that's right. Hoops Report. The dark truth why the NBA is dying. Want to make sure I get your name right.
For nearly 2
Let me know the ratings are low. I got the short answer right here. It's refs and Curry. Blame Curry for everyone shooting threes.
For nearly
That's the short answer.
I've been a passionate NBA super fan.
And load management, not helping either. Unless you're old man Brown, which you learn to write the load manage because you're old.
And following every season without fail.
All the way to the hoop. Scoop to the hoop with a ball. Points 71 and 72.
Oh, yeah, no defense. That's right.
Basketball is more than just a sport for me. It's a way of life.
Facts.
And honestly, I can't imagine a world without Steph Curry draining impossible threes, LeBron James crying to the refs, or watching freakishly athletic players defy gravity.
He just evaporated the Kings' defense.
Lately, however, there's been a lot of buzz about the NBA losing its grip in the world of entertainment.
But I already knew.
LeBron is divisive.
But it's a regular season. No one watches the regular season. They just watch the playoffs, bro. That's real talk. My uncle, he even said that. He said that like back in like 2015, 2016, bro. So I don't even watch it. I just watch the playoffs, man. The regular season's just too long. Shorten the regular season, the ratings probably go back up. Make the regular season shorter. You'll see less players load manage. They thought that Steve Kerr said something about to make the game 72 games or like 66 games or something like that. I don't think that's a bad idea. I used to think it was a bad. Now that I think about it, it's not really a bad idea.
It's the game unattractive.
NBA Finals numbers down massively.
Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, viewership is declining, fans are tuning out, and honestly, the numbers don't lie. Ratings have dropped a staggering 48% since 2012 and 28% just this year on ESPN alone. Meanwhile, other sports leagues are breaking records. This is a troubling trend, and in today's video, I'll share my own perspective as a superfan, along with insights from experts and fans around the world to explore the big question: why is the NBA dying?
Showing all these blowouts.
You know how much league pass costs?
Like, league pass and you don't even get all the games.
You don't even get the games in your own city.
You don't get the Laker game.
Yeah.
On your own city? No, you got if you got cable, you gotta watch them on cable, bro. If you got cable, if you watch the games on your hometown team, they got it on cable. They have like a special network for them. I forgot what it's called. It's called Comcast Sports or something like that. I forgot, but it's like a special network. It's on cable for your team, your hometown team. That's why.
On the floor.
Tech.
Technical foul, Luka.
Yeah, easy waved at the ref.
Here's that way.
Tech.
And somebody else, or
Both of it.
Udoka out.
He threw Udoka? Laughing, Katie.
And Westbrook sneaks inside.
Oh, this was crazy. This was crazy.
On Westbrook.
Have you
So
ever watched a game where an NBA player just gives another a simple glare and boom, slapped with a technical foul? Or how about a player clapping in frustration only to get hit with a tech?
They want to be robots so bad. They want them to be robots so bad, bro. This ain't 2K, bro. We're not robots. You can't get a foul on 2K. Technical foul on 2K.
Stuff like this is actually happening in the NBA right now.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds.
Hoops Report, can I skip it? Yes, I can. Thank you.
Wax figure myself.
Turnaround jumper, foul Morant. And John's got to watch his reaction. He already is sitting on one technical foul. He's got ejected.
I get it. This is basketball, not WWE. But the NBA and its referees have gotten so soft that even the slightest hints of drama is shut down with a whistle. And honestly, this is just one of the reasons viewership is dropping. Because here's the thing, drama sells.
Facts. But they don't want no drama, so it's not selling. What you do?
Minnesota. Oh, come on, man. No way.
Take the UFC, for example. When Conor McGregor was in his prime and gearing up to fight Floyd Mayweather, the drama was off the charts.
That's what sells, man.
Those press conferences alone were pulling in more views than some NBA Finals games. Don't believe me? Check this out. The Toronto press conference for Mayweather versus McGregor racked up 8.4 million views on YouTube alone. Now, compare that to the 2020 NBA Bubble Finals, which averaged just 7.4 million viewers. That's the power of drama, and yet the NBA wants no part of it. For example, Giannis got a technical here for simply looking at Al Horford after a dunk. Jason Tatum got hit with one here for just hanging on the rim after making a big play. And then here's Jokic, the league's best player, getting ejected over, well, basically nothing.
This will be a technical.
Oh, they threw Jokic out of the game.
I get that the NBA wants
Ain't throwing
to
the damn
avoid
MVP out the game.
another Malice in the Palace incident, but this complete lack of drama and technical fouls at every corner is turning fans away. Bulls fans booing the refs for ejecting Jokic shows how bad of a call it is. My dad took my 9-year-old nephew to his first basketball game.
He got ejected.
His favorite player got ejected early in the third.
And then his 9-year-old got ejected too after that. Then remember the ball boy got ejected after that too. These refs ain't playing, man. These refs ain't playing. Adam Silver said you can do whatever you want. Adam Silver gave him full control. Whoop-de-doo! Adam picks your league.
For nothing. This is absolutely disgusting. And this one,
They
which
blurred out
perfectly
everything.
sums up the 2025 season.
Oh,
Refs got more highlights than anybody that got drafted this year.
it's facts.
That's outrageous. What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame.
Officials who are too quick to blow their whistles, eject players, or change the outcome of games while eliminating any possible drama are just one of the many reasons NBA viewership is in a free fall.
We've got breaking news. LeBron is a Laker.
Breaking news. Kevin Durant is headed to Phoenix.
Portland is sending Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Dame, that is a scary thought.
Piggybacking on my earlier point about the lack of drama, another reason NBA viewership is dropping is the complete lack of heated rivalries.
The other thing is the rivalries with the NBA. I'm not going to hold you. I want that. I miss that. I liked it when people did
Jordan versus the bad boys. Yep. Magic versus Bird.
And was really trying to go at each other.
In the UFC, for example, we want to see John Jones fight Tom Aspinall, not watch them train together and be buddies. The reality is, NBA players switch teams faster than a game of hot potato these days. As a result, there aren't many rivalries anymore.
Now just go on podcasts. Now just go on podcasts and talk their ish, bro. And got gossiping.
Rivalries bring drama. And as I mentioned earlier, drama sells, which is another area the NBA is lacking right now.
Maybe
Let's go on podcast.
Toxic side of me, you feel me? I just like controversy.
Not just individual players, but like doesn't even feel like there's team rivalries anymore. Like a Lakers-Celtics game, it's like whatever now, you know?
Kevin Durant, for example. He's one of the greatest players of the last decade, but how can home fans get emotionally invested when he leaves his team every couple of years?
I mean, OKC can be invested in them, bro. They help build up that damn franchise. OKC got retired his jersey, for real.
Then there's LeBron James. While many of the younger generation consider him the GOAT.
I mean, y'all don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta be out there that wanna hurt each other, but you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a team rivalry. I want the team. I don't want player rivalries. I just want team rivalries.
Is for jumping ship whenever the going gets tough. By constantly avoiding long-term battles, he's also avoided building the kind of rivalries that fans crave. And now,
but that don't count. That Cleveland, they don't count. I kept on complaining. Oh, it's gonna be Cleveland versus Warriors for the 4th straight year in the finals. We all got tired of that.
What I heard recently, he's reportedly interested in teaming up with Golden State and joining arguably his biggest rival, Steph Curry. All because his Lakers experiment has turned into a complete
They still ain't gonna win no chip. They still ain't gonna win it. They too old. They too old. They ain't gonna win it.
Where's the loyalty? Where's the drama? Then, like I said, whenever young players try to create rivalries, like Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham,
the refs get in the way.
NBA is quick to blow the whistle and put out the fire immediately.
Now find Jalen Green. Oh, my goodness. We did it. We did it.
As one fan put it, the fact they gave a tech for that summarizes everything wrong with today's soft NBA. God forbid, somebody shows some emotion.
Robot. They want to be robots.
So the other day, I came home exhausted
2K
and
characters.
just wanted to relax by watching my favorite team play basketball. I fire up my league pass and then, bam, I get hit with this. Yeah, for some reason the NBA blocks out home games for everyone on their league pass app, making it ridiculously hard for fans to watch their favorite team.
So
I told you gotta have cable for that, bro. It's a certain channel. There's a certain channel designated for that. I learned that the hard way.
like cable for your own teams, and then you got to buy league pass to get the league pass stuff.
Yeah, you got a league pass to get the league pass. The team that's out your market, that's out of your hometown or whatever.
So what ends up happening is the distribution of games now. They're harder to find.
Look at this Reddit post from 2 years ago that really sums things up. I have TNT as well as League Pass, but it won't let me watch the Bucks-Warriors game on TNT due to a regional blackout.
Oh, TNT is crazy. All right, that was crazy. TNT, they blocking games now? Dang, Chuck, what you doing? He said, nobody want to watch no Bucks-Warriors game. Take this off the TV. Take this off TNT. And everybody, that's what happens when you listen to Chuck, bro. That's what happens when you listen to Charles Barkley. You don't take the game off TNT. Nah, we can buy that at the dollar store. Nah, you ain't watching. You ain't showing this game on TNT. Nah. Charles Barkley, bro.
What am I supposed to do? Why the does the NBA make it so hard to watch their product? To which someone replied, it's really funny to me. I live in Vegas, but I can't watch the Clippers or Kings. If I move to a different zip code 10 minutes east, I also cannot watch the Lakers on top of the Clippers and Kings. They just make up. The truth is, many NBA fans have a specific team they love to watch, usually their home team, but the NBA makes it so frustrating to follow them. Oftentimes, you don't know if the game is going to play on League Pass, TNT, ESPN, or some other random channel. With all this hassle, it's so much easier to just tune into something else, especially in a world overflowing with entertainment options. This is yet another reason why NBA viewership keeps dropping.
You know what I mean? Words was thrown out there that shouldn't be thrown out there between, you know what I mean, two men. And so that kind of just drew the line for me. And I'm one of those, once you're on one side, bro, you stay in there.
You might be wondering why I included that clip of Paul George on his podcast.
Oh my goodness.
He shares why he's no longer a fan of Chris Paul in a video titled, Why the NBA is Dying. Well, let me explain, or better yet, let this man explain.
So Podcast P, I want to pull this up
Who's
before
this?
I say it. This season, 10 games played, 16 podcast episodes. Salary $49 million.
Yeah, that's crazy. We pulling up the dude's salary. It's crazy, though. We shouldn't be knowing how much people make. That's crazy to me. That's always been crazy to me. But oh well.
Getting paid for the podcast or you getting paid to play? How you got more podcasts?
This man bleeding. Why is this man bleeding?
Story Mode featuring Jamal Crawford, the Drew Holiday episode, season 3 premiere. Paul George has been dropping podcast after podcast on his Podcast P channel, and while they're great episodes, they highlight a trend among NBA players that they don't seem to care about the league anymore. To them, the NBA feels like a stepping stone or a paycheck. And you know what? The fans can feel that vibe.
It kinda is.
Why not the NBA? Don't give a
Anyway, when it comes to Paul George specifically, just listen to what this one Philly fan had to say.
I just slept until 5 p.m. And I woke up and looked at my phone, and I see a Paul George podcast featuring Reggie Jackson. The day after Paul George drops 2 points and leaves the game with another leg injury.
It wouldn't be fair to put all the
I mean, I guess it's pre-recorded. But they don't care about the timing when it drop, I guess. But still, dang! I got Paul George news. What happened? He dropped another podcast. He dropped another episode of his podcast. That's what happened.
George, because this is
like, imagine Shams going on ESPN. I got some news about Paul George. He dropped another episode of his podcast.
Much bigger league-wide trend. Take Zion Williamson, for example.
And I thought it was, to me, I think it was always kind of weird to watch active players drop podcasts. I thought, don't you gotta be retired to have a podcast? That's what I thought. I didn't know, like a few years ago, I thought only That was only for retired players. The podcast. I didn't know you could still be an active player and still have a podcast at the same time. Draymond, you started something. I'll blame Draymond for this. Who was the first active NBA player to have a podcast? Probably Draymond. It was probably his idea. I'm still in the NBA, but I still want to do a podcast, so I'm gonna do it. I think they should have just waited till they retired to drop a podcast. But oh well, what do you do? What do I know?
One of the most hyped prospects in recent NBA history. Instead of focusing on the game, he seems to care more about food than basketball.
I saw a video about Zion yesterday too. Bro. He said it's hard. I have a lot of money. It's hard. Like dang, bro, you need your discipline.
Hard to diet at your age. Be honest.
Since it's you, I'll be real. There are times when I will say that, man, that shit hard. It's hard, man. Like 20, 22, got a lot of money.
Yeah, all the money in the world. Yep.
You feel like all the money in the world, man.
Then there's Ben Simmons, once hailed as the next LeBron James.
He just can't shoot.
Tens of millions of dollars, but still hasn't bothered to develop a jump shot. I mean, in this clip, he misses practically every mid-range jumper. And let's not forget the countless other players who just show up to play, but don't seem to care whether they win or lose.
In the NBA, you lose, you still getting money. And I know for sure, like, after you lose, you're like, damn, I lost. You be hurt. Look at your bank account, $35 million. College, you really lose, you're done.
That's it.
I know this doesn't apply to every player. Some genuinely care about winning, and that's the reason why fans love them.
Thursday Night Football on Prime, it's on.
But the harsh truth is that the majority of players, even some superstars, don't seem to show that passion. And if they don't care, why should viewers bother tuning in?
In the words of the great Steph Curry, we can tell Donald Trump, night, night.
I'm not here to dive into politics, but another big reason the NBA is losing viewership is its polarizing stance on political issues.
Me and my friends call each other that all the time. I'm not his friend, though. I don't want to see that on the note. He's not my friend.
Again, I'm not picking sides or saying which side is better, but the reality is
when
the NBA chooses one side of the political spectrum, they alienate the other side of their viewers.
If there's a poll I'd be interested in, is the following. What percentage of
But they should have a right to speak out. They should have a right to speak their minds. That's the thing. That's what I want.
Give to
They don't need to just dribble. They don't need to just dribble now.
the left and the right. What percentage of NHL players give to the left and the right? NBA and NFL. Which one do you think is going to be majority of the money being given to the left?
NBA.
100%. And it won't even be close.
Damn, lost a fan. I remember why I don't watch the NBA anymore. And this is
because of their political views. You let NBA players that they don't even know that you exist dictate your political views. That's why, bro. That's why. This is exactly why Charles Barkley said, "I am not a role model. Parents are your role model. Listen to your parents. You know what I'm saying? Get your influence with someone else, like your parents or your family members, or someone that you trust, not someone that you just watch from afar. Don't let them influence you. You can like, okay, do they do something that you kind of like? You know what I'm saying? But don't, they influence me to do this or they influence me to do that. You don't know them
anymore. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong for NBA players to speak out about the state of the country or share their opinions on who they prefer in the White House. But based on what I've seen, it's clearly bad for business.
Oh, well.
You don't lose all the viewers from the opposing political side, but you definitely lose a chunk of them. And when you combine that with
I don't think this is a huge reason. The other reason you said before, that's why.
Drama, overly abusive referees, the difficulty of watching games, and players who don't seem to care about winning. You end up with the perfect
They care about the podcast more,
for plummeting viewership.
That's a reach right there. The political thing was a reach, in my opinion.
And I haven't even touched on the three-point shooting yet, which has made some games almost unbearable to watch. The three-point shot was revolutionary when Steph Curry came out of nowhere, hitting impossible shots from half court. It was exciting, it was fresh. But now, when the three-point shot has become a cold, calculated algorithm, like what the Celtics are doing right now, it loses its magic. Entertainment is
no one wants to watch the damn Celtics. Who wants to watch the Celtics? No one wants to watch the Celtics. They want to watch the Pacers from last year because they ran fast. But now I don't know what team they wants to watch now. No one wants to watch the Celtics.
Easy to find these.
You know they're the champs. No one wants to watch them.
YouTube, Amazon Prime, TikTok, UFC, you name it. Sure, the NBA just signed a massive new deal and made more money than ever, but that doesn't change the fact that viewership is falling. If the league wants to bounce back and dominate the entertainment world again, they need to seriously rethink many aspects of their business.
Bro, what's in your ears?
Entertainment world again, they need to seriously rethink many aspects.
That's your ears, or that's something inside your ears?
Of their business. Not that I'll ever stop watching, though.
Me either.
As a super fan, I can't get enough of the NBA. I mean, did you all catch the game where Jordan Poole took down Nikola Jokic in a showdown absolutely no one saw coming? On a night when Jokic dropped a career-high 56 points? Yeah, Jordan Poole straight up turned into Steph Curry that night and completely took over against the best
I think the Lakers should trade for Jordan Poole
in the world.
I think the Lakers should trade for
If
Jordan
you're wondering
Poole.
what I'm talking about, don't worry, because I've got the whole story for you right over here.
Shout out to Hoops Report. Launching threes, soft refs, soft players, you know, and just low management. That's the main 4 reasons. Anything else, and I think anything else you say is a reach.